Hey guys, so I've been thinking about making this video for a long time, but I don't like making videos where I'm talking about negative things, because I know when I'm watching other people's videos and they have a lot of negativity, you don't really want to watch it anymore, because life is full of negativity all the time, everywhere. And when you sit down in the evening and want to watch something to relax, you don't want more negativity. But this time it's related to cars and Porsche. Currently I am sitting outside Porsche Centre East London, where I just had the warranty extended on the car a week ago, because it's coming up to 3 years, and they're telling me that certain things are not covered in this extended warranty. I paid over £2,200 to extend this warranty, and acoustic noises and things are not covered. Now this door handle or this door panel rattles when I play music, when I drive, so I have to keep my elbow on it to keep the noise down. If you put your elbow, it stops, so there's something loose, and they're refusing to do it. And I was like, you know, I've had so many Porsches, I've been coming to you, I'm just getting fed up of Porsche and their customer service. And I said, this is probably going to be the last Porsche I'm going to have, because in future I won't buy any more Porsches. And he was like very blasé about it. Yeah, we can't change your mind about that. And I was thinking, yes you can, because you're providing me customer service. If you provide me good customer service, I will stay a customer. So you can change my mind instead of giving me this BS. The attitude here at these Porsche dealers in England is just unbelievable. Most of them act like they own the dealership or they own the company. That's salespeople, service people. It's just really horrific. You pay over £100,000 for a car and you get diabolical customer service. At this dealership there's only one guy who's, I think, the head of their service department, Vernon, who is amazing. I mean, if he's here I never have any problems, but everyone else, they just want to get rid of you. They don't want to listen to you, they just fob you off and give you all kinds of BS. It's just unbelievable. What winds me up is that we are paying for these people's salaries. If we stop buying cars, they won't have jobs. So the more we buy cars, the more we're happy with this, they stay employed. But I guess they don't care. I'm very angry today. I left the house at 7:30 this morning because they asked me to come at 8:30 AM as early as possible. I was stuck in traffic, London being the greatest city on the planet. It took me 2 hours and something to get here, and only about, I don't know, 15 miles from where I live. Traffic jams everywhere, an absolute nightmare. And now only got half of the job done. They adjusted the door because the left passenger door was not flush with the body, and it was fine before until the last time when it came for warranty extension and 111-point check. When I went home I noticed that the door was not flush. They say we haven't done anything. Well, I don't dismantle doors, you know. So anyhow, they fixed that, and now they're saying, oh, we'll give you a call back when Vernon is here, and then we will see what we can do, because this rattle is not covered as part of your warranty. The car's done 14,000 miles. There should be 0 rattles from it. And I don't know. Porsche are just winding me up more and more. The other thing that really annoyed me was the fact that they keep giving all these nice cars to random people and it's mostly in England. It doesn't happen in other countries around Europe, I'm sure, because people around Europe seem to have had slots for all kinds of cars. I got a slot for a GT3 myself in Belgium, but to get one here, not possible. And it's because the dealers are really, really corrupt. There are tons of examples of people online who never owned a Porsche, including car dealers openly. There's one who is usually with Sam in Seen Through Glass videos. He's bought a GT3. People who have no history or affiliation or patronage with the brand have got GT3s, but have I ever been able to get one? No. Doesn't matter if I've had 15 odd Porsches, doesn't matter if I own 4 of them at the same time. Because I didn't buy all of them from one dealer, I can't get it because I'm not a loyal customer. I'm a loyal customer to the brand, and Porsche management say that they are doing their best to crack down on these people who are selling these cars that should be given to the real customers. I don't know how they're cracking down, because if you go on eBay now, there are tons of GT3s available. The 991.2, the latest one that came out a month or two ago, they're all available suddenly with a 50,000-60,000 pound markup. So it's all crooked dealers who are taking backhanders, and I don't know how they're allowed to get away with it, but it's just so prevalent, it's so normal. And Porsche say they want to do this, they want to crack down, and Porsche management always give out these press releases where they're saying, oh, we want to crack down and we're going to blacklist people. They're not going to do anything, because it's in their interest that their cars are sold at a premium. They get free publicity and free marketing as a result. How many other brands can say that their cars come out and then they're instantly sold at a 50,000 pound premium? The 911R, do you ever see one on the road? No, because they're all parked up in garages. And it's because it's a driver's car. It's for enjoyment. No, it's for publicity. You build cars to get free marketing and money. So they made money out of selling those cars, and they got millions and millions of pounds worth of free publicity as a result. So why would they crack down on this? It's in their interest. If they really want to crack down, there's so many simple ways. All they have to do is, for all the limited edition cars, create a lottery. Make sure that everyone who's interested puts down a decent amount of deposit. Obviously you can refund it if they don't get the car, so you weed out the real buyers from the investors. So if it's a £100,000 car and you're asking for a 25 or 30,000 pound deposit to join the lottery, yes, you'll only get the real customers. Maybe you'll get some investors, but not as many. So do that, and then give the car out to the people who win the lottery, rather than giving it to your special customers. There are no special customers, they're all investors. So the only thing is, we as customers are stupid, and we deserve it, because we don't fight back to these big corporations, because people don't want to, I don't know, break this cycle or get out of it. When I got pissed off by Porsche not giving me the cars that I want and providing me with terrible customer service, what did I do? I cancelled my plan to buy the new Panamera, and I swapped the Panamera for an Aston Martin. They lost a long-standing Porsche customer, and Aston Martin gained one, and I have to say, service, and I feel happy. There's no constant battle and effort and dramas with you go there, they treat you nicely and everything is sorted. So yeah, I thought I should do this venting video because I've been boiling about it for a long time, and I think we should, as customers, boycott these companies, like any big company, not just Porsche, who take their customers for a ride and treat them badly, because at the end of the day, without us they don't exist. So I know that so many YouTubers would never say anything against any of these big car companies or big brands, because they're all scared that they won't get a deal or a car to go and test drive and all those things, which is why no one says the truth. Whereas for me, YouTube is not my job, it's a hobby. It's my way of telling others what I feel and what I go through. So it's just a platform to raise your voice. I'm not bothered if it's Apple or Google or Porsche or Lamborghini. I will say how it is, because I'm not afraid. More customers should do that. Instead of putting up with crap, say it how it is, and then whether you make a YouTube video or not, at least go and do something about it. There is a guy called Nick Murray who is now a YouTuber. I remember when he made a video about his Porsche, because Porsche US weren't sorting out his issues with his car. He bought a brand new car and had numerous issues with it, and eventually he went onto YouTube and it got the attention it deserved. So there is still power in the public and the media, and we should really utilize it. The other thing that many people are scared of is if you say openly what's wrong with a particular brand or a particular car or a model, you're going to damage your own investment. So there's numerous reasons why people don't say the truth. For example, if you ask someone about the fuel consumption of their car, they will give you and quote you the figures that are written in the advertising campaigns, because they want everyone to believe it's an amazing car. This thing does 12 to 18 miles to a gallon in the city. On paper, looks really good, and it does, I don't know, 20 or 25 or whatever, I don't know what it is, but in reality, this and the Aston Martin use the same amount of fuel. This is a 3.8 six-cylinder car. Aston Martin is a 6-litre V12. They use the same amount of fuel, but everyone thinks that Aston Martins are fuel guzzlers and Porsches are very good. No, not true. It's just that the Porsche owners never tell you the real figures. Same thing, if you go to a workshop, you see tons and tons of cars. They never have any time to do anything. Why? Because so many cars have so many problems. But no one talks about it because they don't want the Porsche brand to be damaged, and therefore they don't want their cars to depreciate. So it's protecting your investments. When I had the 718, I had so many problems with it from day one. The sat nav didn't work, the doors rattled, I don't know, problem after problem. It spent more time going back for repairs than with me. So even the guy who sold me the car, he said he was very annoyed, and he had a word with the service people to say why don't they fix everything in one go, because I was taking it back to Reading every time I had an issue, and it's nearly a 2-hour drive from where I live. And I made a video and I told everyone not to buy the 718s because they're a disaster. resale value of their car. And these companies, they just keep getting away with it because people allow them to. And one of the sales guys was telling me that a few customers were really annoyed by the same thing, that they couldn't get certain cars even though they were long-standing customers, because I was just having a general chit-chat with this sales chap, and he said they came to me and they were really rude and they gave me this attitude, and I was like, yes, this is going to get you a lot of cars, because now even if I could, I won't. And I was thinking, gosh, these guys have no concept of customer service, sales. They are just robots with big egos. They just do their job 9 to 5. No wonder the vast majority of the world is not successful, because they don't understand customer service. When it comes to giving customer service, everyone wants to receive good customer service, and sales is very, very difficult. It's difficult to sell people anyway, and when you work for a company where the products are selling themselves, like Apple or Porsche or big brands, all you have to be is a nice person. People come to you anyway to buy things. There's no need to have attitudes and arrogance. I mean, even if you were a multi-millionaire, arrogance doesn't suit you. Especially if you're a car salesman. It doesn't matter how much money you make. I'm sure you're not a multi-millionaire, otherwise you wouldn't be working as a car salesman. You'd be buying those cars. So, attitude, bad thing. Arrogance, bad thing. But somehow these people don't get it. But then again, we have a massive population explosion, and so many people with so much money, and also with the banks giving out loans to everyone, there is money easily available, readily available to everyone. So customer service is going to become a thing of the past, because if you don't buy it, the next guy will. And that's the thing with London, actually. It's overpopulated, people have too much money. No one in at least the car world makes an effort to do anything, because they know they're going to sell anyway. Maybe if you went to small towns and other countries perhaps where people don't have a lot of money, they'll be nicer. So yeah, and I say all these things, and I know some of my viewers make comments and they assume that I'm rich. I'm not. I work very hard, and a lot of these things are owned by banks. So, plus, something that I should have mentioned, I come from nothing. Everything that I have is self-made, by myself. So, nothing was handed to me on a plate. We struggled very much when I was young. We were very, very poor. And so when people say, oh, you know, you've had this, or you're rich, I'm not rich, and I worked very hard, and I know what it means to be on the other side. Therefore, I'm not arrogant, and I respect everyone, because you could easily lose it all and be on the other side. And even if not, there's no need to be nasty to people. They are human beings with emotions and feelings. Anyhow, I hope there was some use making this video, and I haven't completely royally annoyed the hell out of all of my viewers. But as always, I'm honest and I say what it is, rather than pretend that the world is all rosy and amazing. Thanks for watching.